Good morning everyone. Now to find a solution to the problem of our components, sometimes not having the right width for different screen size, it's important to understand that IONIC contains 3 different types of components. This is an official term, but I think it will help you if you think of these components in these terms in an explanatory way. First of all, we have components that help us with the output of the data. We have components that help us with the layout, the organization, and classification of the components, the input. And we have components that help us with the user input. The output components are elements such as ion image, ion badge, ion label, ion title, components that mainly display elements. Obviously in this list there are things like ion alert, where the user can also press a button and interact with it. Of course, this component does both, but in general these components are mainly intended to display something on the screen that we want the user to see. The layout components are not themselves directly visible, but their effect is visible because they basically allow us to structure the content. For example, ion grid, which we haven't used yet, but we will use, for example, ion list, ion tabs. So basically, those components that sometimes also have their visible parts like ion card, but that they are also important for grouping elements, ordering the elements in a certain way. And finally, the input components like ion bottom, ion input, ion text area, so that the user can interact with all these components, type something, click something, press a button. So those are 3 important categories that we looked at among the components in each of those categories. Now, since we have a component that is too large, we want to reduce the size and we will surely need ion grid. I will see you in the next